Hello. Good evening, the kitty. Hello, hello. And anyone else who might be lurking and listening. I'm Calico Pascal, the otter VTuber, streaming to you live from the Float Harbor Aquarium. Welcome. Now let me scooch myself a little bit. Am I over here? Mimi, hello. Keiko, hello. Oh. Fix this. There we go. Hi, hi. Might fade in and out of consciousness. Oh no, Eepy the kitty. Hello, hello, hello. You're playing more Ace Attorney because I'm really enjoying this game. Hope you guys don't mind. You're watching this with a mild concussion? Oh no! The kitty. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I didn't plan any special Halloween thing, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have some fun. Let's see. Last I remember... where are we supposed to go? Let's see. Are we supposed to go back somewhere? We need to get this... Oh, you're right. Okay, we were gonna go talk to that one kid. Let's go back. Move. Hope you guys are doing good. She's huffing and puffing. Yeah, sorry I had you on the waiting screen a little bit longer than normal. I was making some tea. I got home a little bit later than usual, so I had less time to get ready. What's wrong? Ooh, whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, I... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? Who's this hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, we'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Also, sorry if I miss anything, I'd be lurking. No, it's okay, Weemy. I appreciate you for popping in. Eh? My heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? She shouldn't really. She probably hasn't ran in a long time. Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. So what's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Oh, good idea. Miss Old Bad Guy, no! I'm catching that brat if that's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, hmm? I wonder. Let's see. I don't know, what can I trade? Studio 2 trailer. Monkey head. Guide map, this photo. I don't know if she wants to go into the trailer. Oh, maybe she wants this to go to the studio. Let's give her this. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key for Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Phew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. We're gonna lend you the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. The Steel Samurai card was added to the court record. Right, I'm off. And there she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything we need to examine out here. Okay, we want to go to the employee area, because that's where we ran into the kid last time. I assume he'll be here again. And there he is! Hey! Oh. Hey you! Wait a second! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. To the dressing room. You're cornered! I got you now. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Gah! Damn it, he's getting away! Come back! There, he's back. What? How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? What the... Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Look what I got, kitty. Is this what you want? Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR! UR, huh? UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our well, what? How are you talking like this, kid? Aren't you like 10? Eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Cody, L plus ratio plus nobody asks. Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Oh, Phoenix. Okay, well, tell me more. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's... Oh my god, Phoenix trying to relate. Hello, fellow kid. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! A little lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai. Hey, watch the attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Okay, so we have to find another card from somewhere. Not sure where we can find another card, though. Maybe... Let's check outside Studio 1. Or outside Studio 2, actually. Wait, maybe, the director has something. Oh. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you? Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Help me. You must have a super ultra rare premium card, right? Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. And then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Well, what happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Gasp. Secrets? More secrets? Is there anything you... Oh, what's this? Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell... Oh, wait. We saw this. Oh, I guess it's different text. It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan. A samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia. Oh, Maya's the real fan. I just picked a little up. Wow, there's a lot of new text, I guess, because we're with Mia instead of Maya right now. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster looks like it's been hanging here for years. This is one of Maya's favorite movies. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one? That would be kind of sad. Oh, wait. Nope, we saw this one. Looks like there's no other new text. Wait. Can we trade? Do you have cards? Oh. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. Oh my god. She's got the cards! Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards! Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Whoa, look, it's like, got the foil, it's shiny. Trade me a huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please! Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Yes, we should trade. Okay. Really? Thanks! Then this is for you. Way, we got the ultra rare premium card. Oh, hi, Noni! Welcome, welcome. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Noni, we just did a little trading. So that kid, that fanboy, he lost some of his cards, and then he was like, well, actually, I don't care about these cards because I have multiple. I only want an ultra rare premium card. And so we had to look for someone who had trading cards as well. And we managed to find someone. So now we can go back to that kid. Main gate. And then employee area. And into the dressing room. Look what I've got, kiddo. You want this? See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, well how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, 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 no. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Alright, tell me what you know. So, you like the Steel Samurai. He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah, I, love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His kind nature, his fighting skills, or Will Powers' his acting? I like his fighting skills. Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Check this out, it's my fan album. Oh my god, look at his samurai scrapbook. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Vizam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. Wow. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. He's your second favorite? Yeah, he's a good kid. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Alright, well, tell us what else you know. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything! Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. So what did you see? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy! He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, look who it is. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe, or I don't know. I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great, thanks, Mia. See you soon. Oh. Well, who could it be? We're running out of people. Saving. Oh, is it time for the trial? Man. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. Mia, you know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, RFL. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television.
You at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Do you really think this guy's... There's no way this guy is the killer. It's hard to believe.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
That's so short, and very, to the point. A1 voice acting? Thank you, thank you. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The day of the murder. Okay. Around 9 in the morning. Sure. During the morning and doing an action run-through, it took a lot more time than I thought. Hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Well, hold on. So the monkey blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. Which tracks, because I think... Well, no, because... Wait. If the monkey was blocking the crime scene between 2:15 and 4, they said there was a clock in the head, which ooked every hour or something like that. And I thought their alibi was like, oh, we were trapped in there until we couldn't go to the studio until 4 p.m. But wait, no, I guess that's still correct. I guess I need to press him a little bit. You ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's a little vague, it's contradictory. Well, if they were eating at... I remember the Studio 2 area doesn't have steak bones on their plates, but the employee area does. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila!
What do you want, Sweats?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly, a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then, drool.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting?
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, not a one, Sweats.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? He is sweating so loudly I can hear him. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Okay, we're gonna press a little harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, RFL.
Well? Mr. Manila, what's all this about?
Well, yeah, I guess you did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing.
So, looked at you, Meneshes. You sure are pretty and nuzzles. Nuzzles you. Yeah. For FWIW, we took a break, RFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Not only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams.
Why is he steaming? I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Alright, so they took a break. Tell me more about this break. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on the table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. D. Vasquez plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
Well, it's 15 minutes from 2:30. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. So, this was down from 2:15 and 4. There's also this in the employee area. This is at 2. We don't need that yet. Time of death was at 2:30. Hold on, let's see. Not enough time to... Okay, well, tell me more about this. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and I claim it loud, or no, it's impossible? Well, let's see. The monkey fell at 2:15. They said they took a break from 2:15 to 2:45. So... I don't think it's... Well, let's think about this a little bit more. Or was it 2:30? No, 2:30 is the time of death. 2:15 is when the monkey falls over. And they were on break for at least... a while. I mean, there has to be a way. There's no way that's not from someone in the trailer. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial's over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. Fire thumbnail? Wow, thanks, OnlyFlans. It was commissioned by OnlyFlans, and it was drawn by Drosu. So thank you, thank you. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked? Mrs. Monkey... Oh, the monkey's... Maybe I'm a bad person for assuming the monkey was male. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right! True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey head barred the way. It's actually oh, so I was right. It is a Mr. Monkey. I'm not sexist, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round. No! I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? You should see the Brental Frost song made for this game. I am very interested. Is it like a remix? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness! Gasp. Ooh, a chalky milk. Yummy. It's a parody song about the game. Ooh, okay. I will have to look into it after. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Oh, he's talking about the boy. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Yippee! But we have proof because he gave us the album. And so if this way that the samurai was struck, it looks different than what it normally is supposed to look like, then we can press that it's probably not him. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Yeah, we still have the sleeping bottle of pills that we found too. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the kids! Why does she look so different since the first time we see her? It's because it's the older sister, Mia. She's taking over Maya's body right now. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Hello from Tokyo! Hello, House Quaker! Hope you are enjoying your Japan trip. Welcome, welcome. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edwards taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. We have no choice, so we're gonna bring this kid up anyways. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh, he's so short! Get this boy a chair. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. He's just a little guy. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just 'cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
Oh, so eager. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth I prefer beard gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me everywhere I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Oh, that's true. What if he was filming? Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Tell me.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
Who putting up the map on the internet?
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai! It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy!
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down! Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin as cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. The kid definitely uploaded the live leak of this child kill. He's got 1 million views on YouTube already. I wanted to see the samurai rehearsal just once. Okay, I found a map on the internet. Okay, where'd you find the map? Was that day the first time you've been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops! I'm getting to it! How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez!
He found it on 4chan.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Okay. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost, so I waited for about 30 minutes. What time? You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
That's when I came out to see there was a Steel Samurai! It totally rocked. Right before my eyes out came the bad guy. And then, of course, it took him down. Pow. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was. A thumbnail. Secret Steel Samurai rehearsal leak 100% not clickbait gone wrong? Question mark, and it's got like the red circle. With all the arrows pointing to it too. If I had my camera with me, I should think there's time for a shot till I tell you. Alright, you didn't have your camera on you? If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then, even though you just said you take it everywhere with you?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Well, it wasn't his... Oh yeah, he said... You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do! I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh! My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Okay, that's not really too relevant. Tell me about this part. Off the path.
Yeah, you know, the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow.
I was going for the studio, and I got kind of lost. Well, how'd you... I came out, there was a Steel Samurai. Why is he outside? The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Okay. Okay. If I had my camera, I wouldn't... Okay. Well, let me see. Shh. Okay, do I just show off the camera? Yeah. Cody, yeah, well, like, why didn't you have your camera on you? You went to go see a rehearsal, but you didn't bring your camera? That seems not right. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you just say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on too much. What is this digital camera? Oh my god. You don't know what a digital camera is? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court! What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
Look at him standing on the box. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, what did you see?
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Where are your parents? Yes, the camera was glued to action. Couldn't take my eyes off him. Why not? So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
The Steel Samurai goes in and then wham. So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah!
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next? Well, wouldn't it be kind of important if he was just attacking a guy versus, like, a bad guy? And the bad guy stopped moving. Okay. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Wait and see what happens or press him harder? Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap! My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? You can watch it, he was watching something else? Or show evidence? He couldn't watch it? Something else. He was watching something else. Yeah, I'm curious what something else could have been. Well, let's see. We have... So, I mean, this is kind of the thing that I'm thinking about. This shows the victory scene of every battle he's won, so if he didn't watch it, it's weird. So let's show some evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's not the same as this. Nope. This is wrong. There's still music. Oh, wait, could he not see it because of the monkey? Oh, nope, okay, nope. This is also wrong. So you definitely saw it, but Maybe he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing becomes quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Okay, so then that means he was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something, nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so then, so it has to be something that we have. Okay, evidence. What's the evidence? He's dragging his leg at 2 p.m. But that's not the... no. He's still learning how to use it. Maybe he was looking at his camera? Oh, okay. I see. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Oh, I see. Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture! Hey! Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. It only took you 5 tries instead of 6 this time. Good job, Phoenix. But very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Okay, there's definitely more than that. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, you just see the clutches, so I had to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open, so I missed it. Okay, clearly this part, like, there's no way it's just that. That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? No, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow!
This feels great! I love lying to children.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late. So I erased them.
What? There's no way. You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving? Strangely. I held my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open sometimes, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see?
A person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai.
Okay, took a few shots, but it was too late. I erased them. But why? You always take pictures of this. Of the victorious finale. Cody!
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you fall out with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh?
Alright. What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizzam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Wait. No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. Pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. You're still wondering where his parents are? Don't worry about it. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would that boy have erased the photos he took? Those are blurry. The Steel Samurai didn't win! I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win! That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! Gasp. Order! I will have order! Witness! Cody! Is this true? Well, what did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Ah!
No, Phoenix, what have you done? Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Ah!
Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. Well, we already know Hammer was the victim. He was the one who was dead, but Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Gasp. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
Gasp. What? Show us, quick!
No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win the trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo one more, please? So certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Studio 2, right? Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is a true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2! Bing bong. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Yeah, no filming is done there. The trailer is there. The path is blocked. I mean, for all those reasons, no. I mean, I guess mostly... Well, yeah, nobody could go in and see it, right? Oh, yes. Yes. Allow me to remind the court, he said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in reality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. So only someone from Studio 2, where the trailer was. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of the death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Do I have proof? Wait, yes, I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. These sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Mia is like our Stan, for real? So true. How would we survive without her? This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Kodiakin's testimony was revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than what we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the late extension. That poor kid is still standing there. Let him go! Very well. Court is adjourned. Free that boy. Phew! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. No, Mr. Powers, we have to go and make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. What's got you sniffling? I need to know. Why you sniffling, buddy? Need Phoenix to adopt him. Yeah, that's his big baby. Alright. We gotta go back to the studios. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? But Maya! So what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright. Oh, Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's go to the studio. Oh, Phoenix needs to adopt Cody. Yeah, that little boy. His parents are just gone. 3 days is fast, I know. It's like speedrunning a trial. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Hey, she's not saying a word. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive! Alright, tell me some stuff. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Uh-oh. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. Arg! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Or is it? Alright, let's go in. Let's go to the employee area. Like how... Well, technically, they're probably all Japanese. But we gotta differentiate everybody somehow. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just once. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yarg! No touching! Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capability to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, what's the results? Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced... Oh, so the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Yippee! We were right! How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Well, how's he doing? How's he taking this? How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. they found the victim jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right.
Yippee! We were correct with that as well.
Okay. Can I... Oh, we got new dialogue for stuff. That grate's still lying there.
Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again.
That poor assistant. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. The remains of the employees' lunches are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus a steak. Got it. Okay, slide over. Anything else of note? Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. Okay, so probably not. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Okay, let's go in. Back. Move. Into the dressing room.
Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they?
I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine.
Yeah!
Examine. Looks like someone was sleeping here.
Well, we can be pretty sure...
Well, WP did take a nap here, like he said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. There's a box for snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. She wants snackies. There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. There's an array of cosmetics here. This is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Wow, you remembered, Nick!
Thanks to you. Mirror? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I always check my hairdo when I look in a mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. His bag. Mr. Powers' bag. I hope WP can come pick it up himself soon. Soon. Okay, so nothing else, looks like. Alright, so nothing in here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's go back to the main gate. We're going to go to Studio 1, or outside Studio 1. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? You gotta get driving now. Bye-bye. Drive safely. Let's examine. Oh, that's not what I wanted to look. There we go. The mascot of Global Studios. Apparently its name is Mr. Monkey. Welcome sign. It says welcome. They let people in here when they're not filming, right?
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if Miss Oldbag lets us in. Let's see. The kitty's theory. The victim. Girl, how dare you outshine me. And the suspect. How dare you try and trick me to get my limelight. I see. So you think that So you still think Will Powers was involved? Or maybe they were fighting, which is why... But then why would the... Who has it out for the real victim? I'm curious. I mean, I do believe maybe there's a jealousy thing going on. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I don't have that card key anymore, so I can't go in there today. Well, camera. The security camera takes photos of everyone who comes through the gate. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Okay, can we move? Let's check outside Studio 2. Oh, it's her! Miss D. Vasquez. I mean, for being concussed, you are making a lot of logic.
Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. H-E-L-L-O!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Tell me about Mr. Hammer.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Just do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it.
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Alrighty, well, let's go see what's happened in the trailer. Oh, excuse me. Whew, excuse me. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. You've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? I thought we saw this dialogue already, but okay. Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow! It's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. And nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Yeah, that's right. It's October! Maybe we can present her with some evidence so that way she can't just, like, ignore us. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. Well, why are you showing that to me, Nick? No, okay. How about this? Will you look at this? Oh, okay, nope. Okay, she's completely ignoring us, so... There has to be something with her. Okay, I guess not. Just kidding. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license.
But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? I have an attorney license. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Huh. Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling.
Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. I mean, the only thing that I can really note is that there's no bones. What happened to the bones? There's a big 2 painted here. So this is the number in Cody's photograph. And to think, if he hadn't brought that photograph in... Don't get all teary-eyed yet. Slide? Anything else of note? These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. The trailer door is unlocked. Yep. There are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. Yeah, I mean, the thing that tips me off is this bent one, but nothing's... Oh, what's this? On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. And I think that's... Oh, another number 2. Oh, we already saw this already. Ah! Sorry, my throat's kind of itchy. Not like sick itchy. I'm feeling much better, by the way. The two stream, or when we did the streams earlier during the week, or last week, it turned out that I did have a bit of a head cold. But I tried to rest up as much as possible, and it seems to have gone away quite quickly. Let's see. Is there really nothing to talk to you about? There has to be something. I'm gonna keep presenting stuff until you say something. Oh. Oh. Maybe there really is nothing. She's not even... Okay, whatever. Let's move. Let's go back to outside studio and move. We've already talked to everybody. Here, I can prove that your precious jackhammer did it. Oh, okay, she doesn't care. Alright. Well, let's... I feel like I'm missing something, though. Was there anywhere that I didn't go to besides Studio 1? Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get the card back from her, and we can go back. The computer that runs the studio security cameras, huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. No, I want the cards. Security card station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, maybe not then. The kitty is drifting. Well, if you need to close your eyes and take a rest, the kitty. Most of this is all me talking anyways. I'm reading a lot of the lines for you. Head colds are rough. Yeah, it was just like, I mean, really the worst part about it was just not feeling 100%. But I wasn't like, I didn't have any body aches. I didn't have any coughing. It was literally just sneezing and like a sore throat, and really that's it. So right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Yeah, it doesn't look like I got anything new here. But there has to be something. What if... Whoops. Let's... Wait, can we see willpowers in here? Yes. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Haha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Hey, did you know that your stuff was drugged? No, he doesn't care. Really? You don't care about this evidence? Okay, fine. Let's just talk. Tell me some new things. I need new information. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow. What? You need to tell me. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can't imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago.
Interesting. Hi, Gone Puppy. Welcome. We are on our, third day of investigations on this trial. So, we have one last day to continue the trial. And if we can't figure it out by the last day, then it seems like everybody's stumped. So we're going around and doing some more investigation, trying to find more stuff, but I'm also kind of stumped. Let's go back to the office. Give me some ideas, Maya. I need help. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
What?
Was Maya always this excitable?
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
WP, willpower is right. What? We were just talking to him. Okay, there has to be something then in this that I have to show him. Oh, here we go. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? How about this? Oh, no. I think I already tried these three, so none of this works. Yeah, what about this? Oh, nope. Okay, well, we've already talked about everything. I showed him as much as I could, I think. I don't know what else I could potentially present him with. I already talked to you. Oh. I already showed her some stuff and she didn't really care. Oh, well. There's some stuff here. How about... I'm wondering if there's more stuff to talk about with Gumshoe? Or present anything to him? Though... There he is. I feel like the person that I should be talking to is D. Vasquez, but I'm not sure how to get her to open up. And there's no one in the dressing room? Oh, just kidding. Hello. You're here again.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? No! How could they do this? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too!
What?
Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
Like?
I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then?
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something!
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this photograph.
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
So what happened 5 years ago? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know?
Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Cool, now we got a lead.
Yippee!
Now, back to the main gate we go. Why are you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Old Windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? She got rabies! Alright, tell me what happened 5 years ago. In your youth. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols? That assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yes, I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Take a look at this! Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used the pills on Powers?
Oh, well, it's on his food. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Gah! I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Whoa! She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Oh my god. Well, wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
Ah, so it's that bent fence thingy. I knew it.
But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Oof. Alright, well, thanks for the evidence. Okay, well... Oh, you know what? We should... Oh, no. Not examine, I meant move. We're gonna go... talk to D. Vasquez. I'll be like, look what I got. You wanna talk? You wanna talk a little bit? Look, what's this, huh? Does this look familiar to you? Take a look at this. She's not even looking. Where? Well, what? Where did you get that? Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Alright, let's go in. I hope she doesn't lock us in here. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? Gasp. No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Why would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, you believe me. But the security lady said it was an accident! Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys? Oh my god, the Mafia! Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Oof. It's gonna be kind of rough. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say... He's looking off into the distance, too. Sorry. It's just... I've always wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Alright. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Yay! Oh my god, we're getting to the trial. Finally. Save. Yes. Alright, trial time. We're getting to the goods. October 20th, 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edwards, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edwards seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Ma'am, are you allowed to be doing that in court? Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Alright. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate a T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Okay, so you entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I asked Sal to take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak... Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. Right? By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Okay, are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Meeting began at 12 sharp and it ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. His little tiny desk. Okay. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. You just forgot? Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Yes, tell me about the car. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. But the thing was, like, there was no bones on the plates, which I am confused about, but it didn't show up as evidence in here. I mean, I guess I could just show a regular plate. Ha! As I thought! You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Gah. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too, you sick dog. You ate it. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat it. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. Ah. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella, or meaning the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Ah. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You couldn't, could you? Or I don't know. You have some guy, somebody else, someone from the mafia use it? I mean, maybe not you specifically. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, Wright! If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey, Nick. Look at that data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about that samurai spear? Oh, yes, it was broken. Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Oh, hello, Ryunaru. Welcome. The game is afoot, as they say. Yeah, I love Edgeworth's expressions, too. Anytime he's caught off guard, it's just like, oh, it feels so good. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid we'll have to what? But I have proof! Ugh, what's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used a samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? Samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Look at this photograph. Wait. Yes. Look at this photograph. What? Wrong, Mr. Wright, but I haven't said anything yet? I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, so here's the real evidence. Because it was broken? I mean, it says I guess it just says a spear. It doesn't have to be the samurai spear. But I think it's the fact that it was broken, right? I think, I hope. Okay, good. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Edgeworth. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what your... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yes. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. And you have presented multiple times wrong evidence, so yes. Take a look at this! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Gasp! Mr. Wright, continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it! She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? As a nice tidbit, I think you can see the spike bend during the events. Yeah, I've noticed it several times when we were going there, and I was like, this is not... There's no way this is not, like, important. Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costumes, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? With a car! The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I bet she could move it. You'd be surprised, I bet she could do it. When people think their life depends on it, they can do amazing things. Mr. Wright, this is not an episode of That's Incredible. If you claim she did everything in 15 minutes, let me guess, show me proof? Correct, show me proof. How am I supposed to do that? Then I won't have you masking, or I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims. Wait a second, how does he know what I'm thinking? Phoenix got his thought bubbles and his speech bubbles mixed up. Ha! I need only look at the cold sweat running down your face to know what you're thinking. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Well, I mean, she could move it with another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? That's what I was saying. For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then, Mr. Wright. Please show us how she carried the body. With a car! Beep beep. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Gasp. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Gasp! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Just like that, huh? So, what happens next? Don't... me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! She's probably like, well, isn't it obvious? Oh, okay. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Whoa. What? Oh no. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify? Again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! To come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. What? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Okay. I see, very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again! You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make sense? Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed, verily, I say. Ergo! I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick,
Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
but wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth. See, it's like we can do a test on the spike to check for the signs of blood, am I right? Oh, yeah. I mean, I would assume they would have washed it all off. The fence itself is just bent. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it." Asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Come on. I was with Sal and Old Bag securely when we found the body. Okay. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before, so 4:50. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy! The witness will continue her testimony. Assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Okay. Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "You did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way he could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot writing on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes, and then I went home. You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done until now will have been wasted.
I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Okay. Oh, no, I already did this part. My bad. Okay. Hold on. And the assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around. You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when we was shooting at location. That's so sad. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Mrs. Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. The security lady, old bag, started pointing crotchety, saying he did it. Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Has to be left out of the proceedings. Hold on. Alright, he showed up. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? But why would you know about the murder prior to getting to the murder? Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal, because she knew about the murder. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Gasp. Edgeworth, are you on my side? Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have any explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. But you weren't at the rehearsal. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done until now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. As a Sal... again? Okay. Yeah, and then... I need to try to get my notes, and you know, Hammer was injured. Sweat. Okay, but... how did you know about that injury? From Sal. So there's something else, or do you have something to present? There has to be something here. So Sal told her... well, she says supposedly Sal told her about his injury. So then that's how she knew that there wasn't going to be a rehearsal. So that's why you left them behind. Let me think. Yeah, I know Sal definitely was at the rehearsal because he was the one directing the scene. But... but didn't she just say that... and this was already after 4 when the path is cleared, so... Think. But yeah, why was he going to meet her in the first place? Assuming that this is true. If Jack Hammer was in the Steel Samurai costume, and then he went to go meet the producer and the director in Studio 2, and then, you know, supposedly he dies there. But why would he be going to meet her in secret as a Steel Samurai, is my question. Though I don't know if that's... is that relevant? Think. But this is at 2:30. Think here. Yes, I know. Need a hint? Sure. Give me a little hint. Because I feel like I've already pressed everything here. Is it... Let's see, I asked if you left out the proceedings. This is after... Wait. So this is after words, and then... Is it... Focus on who had the leg injury? Wait, did she say it was... Powers is... yeah, Powers is the one who has the leg injury, not Hammer. Oh wait, did she say that... Wait, so... Yeah, why... If Powers is the one who has the injury, why would... If she knew Hammer was there, why would she know that... You know, Powers didn't show up, but he was the one who has the injury, so how would she know about that unless she was the one who put him to... Is it this? Nope. Okay. It's not that, but maybe it's the... It could be the plate still. Or maybe this is not the right one where I'm supposed to do it. I knew the Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Oh no, I'm burning through my stuff! No! Yeah, I don't think I'm... Might not be doing the correct one. Yeah, Powers is supposed to be the one that has the leg injury, not Hammer. So then... Yeah... Yeah, how do you... Oh, well, no. Yeah, Sal told you, but... I think this is the right one that I'm supposed to show an evidence of, but... So it's not any of these. Is it really this photo? There we go. Okay, so I was on the right path. I was just like... Yeah, you knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Right, because Jack Hammer was the one who went to meet her in the Steel Samurai costume, pretending to have the injury, but if she knew about the injury and he didn't show up, how would she have... Yeah, anyways. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Because you didn't just injure him, you injured him to death. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known if it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping, or you heard Mr. Manila wrong? You definitely... You must have seen him, because there's... Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, okay, yes, but Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly! Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Gasp. Order! Order! I will have order. Witness. Ah! Okay, wait. Are we back? OBS, why? Why would you do me dirty? Just as we found out about the victim. Or the... Just as we found the truth. The Mafia, they got me. For a split second. But we're back. I think. We back. Okay, good. I fought off the Mafia in that split second. They didn't want you guys knowing the truth. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing! Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Yeah, of course I can. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I mean, it has to have been this, right? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, You, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive or real evidence. Do I have real evidence? Or reveal evidence? Well, we have to, right? Okay, allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Well... I mean, it has to be the photo again. Look at her expression. Why would she be so shocked if it's not maybe someone she knew? This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. What? Mr. Wright, this court requests that you find your marbles immediately. I'm afraid I have to— No! Oh, I'm on my last leg. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Why would she have no motive? Like, she just wanted to do it? There's no way. It's game over if I don't show the correct evidence. But it wouldn't make sense to say that she has no motive. She definitely has a motive for keeping him under her thumb. Let me see, what else do we have? Dragon the Leg, Map to Studio, Murder Weapon, Monkey Head, Path to Glory, the camera. The photo, the car, the plate, which has the sleeping pills, and then the sleeping pill bottle, which has his fingerprints. But, focus here is motive on murder, not motive for keeping him as an underling. I see. So why would she want to murder him? Okay, so since she doesn't have a motive for murder... She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Ah. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Oh, I see. So he really did want to get his fame and stardom back, but it didn't work out for him. Because he was trying so hard to pin it on him. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Oh, this is the flashback. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No, no! How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die. Please. Yeah, see, that's why her expression is the way that it is. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty!
Yippee! Woohoo!
That is all. The court is adjourned. Yay! I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't have evidence. I mean, other than hearsay. Or, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, I mean, well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... kids love you! Yeah, why would he want to pin... Yeah, I mean, I assume it's because he's jealous. You know, other than having to do all the dirty work, right? It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was a Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh ho! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... No, he doesn't know. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick! Edgeworth!
It's him, hello. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What?
That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary... Whoa! Hold on, what... Explain, elaborate. What kind of feelings, Edgeworth? I, like, turn his head, tilt his chin up. What kind of feelings, Edgeworth? Tell me!
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. I can't stand to look at you. I'm sick of it. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if... They're rivals! Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess. Because I'm gonna make that man my husband.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh my god, they went through with the Pink Princess.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
Really?
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wow. What a king. Playing as the Pink Princess? Kind of slay. Yay! Oh my god. Episode 4! Okay, we only have like 10 minutes before I have to end stream, but let's save and then let's jump into it. So we won't be able to get very far, but we'll be able to see the start of it. Think of it as a cliffhanger for the next Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney stream. It's been what? 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Oh! Merry Christmas. No! What? No! What the? Edgeworth! No! What have you done? December 25th, 10 a.m. Holy moly. He's got a gun! Say hello to the start of the Ace Attorney Christmas memes.
Hey Nick! Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare ask why.
Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
But Nick, the pressure's not the same. Good idea!
So much for rushing spring waters. Next in TV news. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick?
The water pressure is kind of low in that shower. See? You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick!
Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Maya? The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick! Alright. What do you have to say for yourself? You know, Nick, we've all been in here at one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. There he is. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! He just saw us and turned around, tried to leave. Come back here. Yeah, sit your ass down. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and you'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience! Nick! He's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Are you ashamed? Is it because there's a child here? Maya, close your eyes, close your ears. Or like, I don't know, kneel on the floor so he can't see you beneath the window. This is gonna get insane. Oh yeah. We are getting into some interesting territory, but it's gonna have to wait till the next Phoenix Wright stream, which will be next Tuesday. Let me see, next Tuesday is when? The 4th? But no! See, now you're all invested. I got you hooked! Well, now you have to come back. Next Tuesday at our normal stream time, 7 p.m. PST. But thanks for joining me today, guys. I've been having a lot of fun with this, so I hope you guys don't mind if we just, like, finish off the game. We're getting pretty close, I'm sure. I think we have 2 trials left, right? But yeah. So, thanks for... I like how he's just blinking at us. He's waiting for me to end stream, so that way we can make out in front of the glass. Thanks for Ace Attorney. Yes, thanks for joining. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I need to eat an actual dinner. I rushed home from aquarium work, and then I ate a single apple, and I have my tea that I didn't finish. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So let's finish the... Well, I don't know. I mean, this trial, I assume, is going to be pretty long, right? It seems like a big one. So we might not be able to finish it next stream, but we'll try to get as far as we can. So until then, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Edgeworth, say good night.